Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Robin. I'm a specialist dance physiotherapist, a ballet teacher, a dance teacher, and a former professional dancer, for those of you who haven't come across my channel before. Now I have a ballet bar for strength for you today. Now this bar is designed specifically to really focus on your ballet specific muscles, so building strength and endurance and all those specific ballet muscles, as well as really forcing you to use your muscles properly. The exercises are designed in a way that you can't cheat. You can't cheat your turnout by jamming your feet into the floor and things like that. So if you do this bar regularly, you will find so much improvement in your technique. It's not going to be the most fun bar you've ever done. It's not going to be the prettiest, but it is so beneficial. Now, this is really designed for people with at least a little bit of ballet experience. It's really not a complete beginner bar, but if you've been doing ballet for at least a little while, you have a good understanding of ballet technique, then the exercises are designed in a way that you can really work them whatever your level is at. It will all make sense when we get stuck into it, but really kind of from anywhere from late beginner to very advanced, you can work at your level and you will get a lot of benefit. So some of it we'll be doing at the bar, some of it we'll be doing without holding on, but it's all your kind of traditional ballet bar exercises. Right, so go ahead and do any quick warm-up you might want to do. We are going to start with a very basic plie exercise just to get us warmed up and get going, but feel free to pause the video and do any other warm-up that you feel you need to, and then let's get started. So we're going to start with just a basic plie to get us warmed up and make sure everybody's ready to go. But as always, let's start straight away by thinking about our turnout. So squeezing those turnout muscles around the back, wrapping your thighs around, lifting up through your center, dropping your tailbone, all these things we should all know. And let's learn the exercise first. So we're going to have two demis, but when you do your demi, I want you to lift onto your demi point. So first with the outside foot, first, and then with the inside foot, and we're going to do that for all positions. So we're going to have demi and stretch, and then just a little side bend kind of from your upper waist here as you do the second demi, and then grand plie. Then we're going to do port de bras forward, rolling up and rising up, and then plie, lower down with a little plie, stretch into second. Same thing in second and same thing in fifth. Now if you've not done the little demi points with plies, it's just about waking up all of those feet muscles. So you're just lifting nice and high into the arch, stretching through your arch. Let's just mark that again. So we have demi and stretch, and demi and stretch, and grand plie. In second, we're going to go towards the bar, nice big side stretch this time, rising up, little plie just to spring into fifth position. We are skipping out fourth. We're going to have demi and stretch, and demi, stretch, and grand plie. In fifth, we are going to go back, so lifting up and back. Don't make it the biggest back bend ever yet, but just really thinking about lifting up through that waist, stretching through the front of your body. And in fifth, we are going to rise, crossing over, and just finding your balance. And then we will repeat on the other side. Right, so here we go. Ready? With your demis, we have demi and grand plie, port de bras forward, rolling up, and rise, and plie in second. Port de bras towards the bar. Rise into fifth. Port de bras back. And rising up to finish, find a balance. Into six. And balancing to finish. So we've got now another plie exercise. Now we're coming into the meat of this bar. So a plie exercise that's really focused on building all of your ballet specific strength and really on forcing you to use your technique properly, to use your muscles properly, rather than cheating by like jamming your feet into the floor to force your turnout. So let's learn it first. The whole of this exercise, I really want you to focus on using those deep turnout muscles, wrapping around your thighs and really working your turnout. So we've got preparing your arm into second. We have a grand plie, and 2, 3, another one with reverse port de bras, 1, and 2, 3, 4. Now you're going to go demi plie, lift your heels and lower, and lift, and lower, and lift, and stretch, and then just a little rebound into second. Same thing in second. Plie, grand plie with reverse port de bras. Then we've got plie, lift the heels, and lower, and lift, and lower, and lift, and stretch, and then just a little rebound into fifth. Same in fifth. Grand plie, and grand plie, and lower, and lift. This time in fifth, you're going to leave your heels high, and we're going to stretch and lower, so kind of the reverse. Stretch and lower, and stretch, and take your hand off the bar and just balance again. So we're going to do it one side, then the other, then we're going to repeat it without the bar. So obviously without the bar, grand plies are hard. They make you work your turnout muscles properly. They make you use all of your core muscles and your hips and stability muscles. And they make you use your feet muscles as well. So just do the best you can. If you've never done center bar before, do the best you can. And you, like I said before, you will find so much improvement as soon as you start doing some bar work without the bar. So here we go. And grand plie. And again. And plie, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, and stretch into second. Again. Really working that turnout. And lower, lift the heels, lower, keep turning out. To fifth. And lift. Now stretching up and lower, up, lower, and rise, and balance. We have grand plie, and reverse. And clearly lift the heels, lower. 2 seconds. And lower, lift the heels, lower, lift, lower, lift, stretch into 5th. Reverse. And lower. Now lifting up. And balance. And finish. Now here we go again without the bar. There if you need it, but try your best to do this without the bar. Ready, and grand plie. And lift the heels, lower. Keep working that turnout. In 2 seconds. Plie. Reverse. And plie, lift the heels, lower. Stay low in that plie. Into 5th. And plie. Now keep the heels lifted. And take those arms up to 5th. Same thing, crossing the other foot into 5th this time. In 2 seconds. Lift. Stay low in your plie, but keep turning out. To 5th. Now keep the heels high. And take the arms to 5th to finish. We're going to do some footwork now, so some strength for your feet muscles and your intrinsic muscles of your feet. Really important for ballet. Now, if you haven't done any intrinsic work before, like piano toes and toe swapping, you will find this really challenging, but just try, follow along, and the more you practice it, the better you will get at it. Even if it feels impossible today, it will eventually happen if you keep practicing it. So if you have done intrinsic before, then join me, and we're going to start by making sure all of your foot is on the floor and your weight is really quite evenly distributed for this. So make sure you've got weight all the way across the ball of your foot and on your heel, but that you still have your arch nice and lifted. Okay, so we're going to start with some slow toe swapping. So we're going to start by lifting just our big toe and put it down. Then lifting your little toes and put it down. Then we're going to go faster. Big toes, little toes, big toes, little toes. I hope you can see on the camera what I'm doing. Then we're going to do piano toes. So that's basically rippling your toes up. You're going to start with your big toes and slowly trying to lift kind of one toe at a time, and then reverse it. So slowly lowering back down, and again start with your big toe, lifting your little toes and reverse it back down. Good. Then we're going to do some work for those feet muscles. So what you're going to do is go into a half point, and also for control of your ankle. So make sure that you're coming as high onto your demi point as you can. So none of this. And then what you're going to do is push with your big toe, almost as if you were preparing for a point. So you're really pushing against the floor to lift your toes, and then back to that demi point and down. So the point of this one is, one, building the strength in those feet. So making sure that you push the floor away, almost like you're trying to push the floor down rather than just lifting from your quad muscles. And also it's making sure you're developing that really good alignment in your foot so that you can go up to a really high demi point without any of that happening. So the exercise then is, after you've done your toe swapping, we have half point, full point, half point, lower, half point, full point, half point, lower 3 times, half and point and half and lower. On the last time, you're just going to do a little demi plie just to stretch that arch. And then we do the same thing on the other side, half and point and half and lower, half and point and half and lower, half and point and half and lower, demi plie stretch. Then we're going to just do the whole thing again. So making sure your feet are nice and evenly on the ground. We have big toe, put it down. Little toes, down, and then faster. Swap, big toe, little toes, then rippling your toes off, and reverse. And again, and down. Then we have half, point, half, lower. Again, half, push the floor away. Last time. And demi, stretch. And other side, we have half, push, half, lower, half, push. You should feel your arch muscles really working. And push into that arch. You have big toe, little toes. Again. Big toe, little toes. And rippling up. And down. And again, rippling up. And down. Good. So we're going to do a tendu now from first position. Now the pattern is fairly straightforward, but the point of that is that it gives you plenty of brain power to focus on using your muscles properly. So like the plies, we're going to do it once holding on, once without, and I really want you to think about holding your turnout properly the whole time. So you're focusing on your turnout, and of course focusing on what your feet are doing. So this is going to be strength for your feet as well as thinking about turnout. So we have tendu to the front, half and point. Then just like we did in the previous exercise, I want you to think about pushing the floor down rather than lifting up with your quad. So obviously you've got that nice stretched knee and you're lifting up here, but the point is that you're working those foot muscles, using the floor as resistance to work those feet muscles. So let's try that again. We have half and point and half and push with those toes, half and push and plie and stretch. Same to the side, same to the back, same to the side, encore. And then we're going to repeat the whole thing to the other side with the other leg. So we have half and point and half and push and half and push and plie and stretch. And of course in second, making sure that it's rotating right around as much as you can get it, that heel working forwards, but also make sure it's your second position. So ever so slightly forward, definitely not behind you. So really nice level pelvis. And same to back, half and point and to the back is where a lot of people end up going a little bit wrong. Make sure that it's not out here, make sure it's right behind you, make sure you're really squeezing those turnout muscles. We have half and point and half and push, half and push and plie and stretch to the side, half and push, half and push, half and push and plie, stretch. When you go to the back as well, make sure that that foot is in a nice straight line. Don't let that happen. And some people do actually work it too much and end up down there. So make sure that foot is a nice straight line. Right, here we go. Right, to the front. Half, push, half, push. And plie, stretch. Push. To the back. To the side. Keep working everything. Other foot. Half. Push. Make sure you're not sinking into your hips either. Last time. Same thing without the bar this time. We have push. Keep lifting up through your center, but working those feet. Other foot. Don't forget about your arms as well. To the back. We're going to do a tendu from fifth now. So as well as thinking about all the normal things that we think about in tendus in terms of working your feet, your fifth, your turnout, we're also really thinking about pelvis stability. So obviously it's really important in ballet that you learn to isolate what your feet are doing, but maintaining all the stability and strength through the center. So that's what we're going to focus on for this exercise. So we have arm to first and second, and we have tendu and a close, tendu and a close. Tendu, you're going to do a full retiré all the way up, back out to second, to devant, and close. Now the point of this one is when you lift that foot up, nothing should happen in your hips. So what is likely to happen for a lot of us is that, or you're going to do some kind of funny little adjustments to get there. So this here through your center is solid as a rock. Nothing happens but that knee lifts nice and high and lower. Close it to fifth. Same to second, same to the back. So we have tendu and close, tendu and close, and tendu, lift it up, extend it long, and close. To the back, tendu and close, and tendu and close, tendu, lift it up, and back, and close. To the second time, we have tendu and close, tendu and close, tendu. This time, if you can, so you can leave it on flat, but if you want a little bit of an extra challenge, we're going to go up onto a rise, and out, and close to finish. Now, I should have demonstrated the arm as well, but when we do the retiré, just take your arm to second. When we do the retiré, just take your arm to fifth, and extend it long and close. Okay, So when you're going up to the rise, again, the temptation will be to do something like this. Avoid that. Again, this and that is what happens here, and that's it. No wiggling going on. Of course, will be much harder when we do it the second time through without the bar. Right, here we go. Close back. To the side. On a rise if you want. Whole thing from the back. And rise to finish. Whole thing to the back. And balance to finish if you can. We're going to do the whole thing now again without the bar. Do the best you can. Make sure when you lift that leg to retirate, obviously my main focus is that none of this happens, that we're very nice and strong in the core. But don't forget to be drawing that knee back every time. Don't miss out that chance to work your turnout that little bit more. Really good to practice these type of tendus in the center because again, you have to work your turnout muscles properly. So do the best we can. Obviously the last one to second where you go up to a rise, really challenging without the bar. You really have to be right on top with your legs. I probably will wobble and fall over. Maybe some of you can do better than me, so that would be great. But here we go. Rise if you can, to the back. To the front. Other side, here we go. to the back. To the front. We're going to do a glisse now. So this is a fairly challenging exercise. So if you are more of a beginner, don't panic. Just do maybe the first half of it. Do what you can. If you're more advanced, go for it. Now, even though I've been doing this one face-to-face with my students for a few weeks now, I've actually not really quite mastered it. So I do hope that there's lots of you out there that can do better at this one than I can. Now, one of the keys with glisse is being able to be on your feet. So you're absolutely on your supporting leg, and then you've got lots of lift through the center so that the working leg has plenty of space to move. And of course, all those normal things we have to think about stretching your feet, not sickling, pulling up your kneecaps, lifting up through your center, and your turnout. As always in ballet, there's 1,000 things to think about. But this one is really gonna make you be on your foot, okay? Now, also, of course, I want to see those feet working nice and strongly, nice strong point underneath you. So we have arms to second. We have a glisse and a pique, close. So that's just really light tap, hot coals on the floor. To the side, we have a glisse and a tap, and close. To the back, to pique and to close. Now we're going to have a releve, plie, releve, close to the back. Repeat to the back. And a glisse and a pique and a close. Glisse, pique, to the front. Pique, close, releve, and releve. Now for these releves, you've got to be right on your foot. Obviously try not to use the bar too much. Lift up through your thighs, lifting right up. I find the higher you can get that releve, the higher you can get the retire, the better. But of course, keeping those hips level and not here. Okay, so that's the first half. The second half, take that arm back to second. And we're gonna have a 1 and a 2, 3, 4 with upward draw, 6, 7, 8 to the front, 1, 2, 3, 4, cloche, 5, 6, 7, and finish. And the music keeps going, but we will stop there. We're gonna do it on the other side. And then we're gonna do the whole thing without the bar. Here we go. Side, side, pique, close, back, and releve, to the back, front, and your releves, to side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and finish. To the side. For the center version, we're going to try and go straight through without stopping. So just a little change. You're going to do your 8 to the side, and then you're just going to do 6 cloche. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, close. 7, 8, and then you're ready to go on the other side. I will try and cue you, but just do the best you can. To the side. 6 cloche. 3, 4, 5, 6, close back. Keep lifting up tall. So we're coming now to a fondue. So the pattern for this fondue is straightforward, but done properly, it is a killer. So these are your développé muscles. It's also really, really good for your core strength, your hip strength, your turnout strength. So again, straightforward pattern, but really work it and it will be hard. So we have breathe to prepare, and we have fondue and stretch. Now you're going to hold that leg nice and high as you fondue, and then as you stretch, try to lift it that little bit higher. And again, we have fondue. So that's coming straight down to a fondue. It's not going back to fit. Fondue, extend, and fondue and stretch. Again, fondue, extend, fondue and stretch. Now you're going to rotate that leg around a second, and then you're going to fondue the supporting leg, but without fonduing the working leg. Fondue, you're going to try to lift it up, hold it there as you extend, and finish. Sorry, close to the back. We're going to repeat the whole thing from the back. So we have fondue, extend, fondue, stretch. Fondue, extend, fondue, stretch, fondue, extend, fondue, extend, bring it around to the side, fondue just the supporting leg, try to lift the working leg higher, and stretch, and finish. Then, just because I'm nice, we're going to have port-a-bras forward, turn in, plie, stretch, and roll up. Just finish by relaxing out those hips, relaxing out the back. Okay, do the best you can, really working your muscles. This isn't about looking as pretty and fantastic as it can be. It's about really working those développé muscles and working your core muscles. Carry it round a second, and fondue, and close, and stretch, fondue, and stretch to the side. Extend, fondue, extend. Carry it to seconds, keep it as high as you can, and lift, and finish. Turn in, port-a-bras forward, relax, plie, and stretch. Relax out, and just roll up to finish. And we'll go on the other side. Extend. Keep pulling up through your center the whole time. Bring it round. Turn into parallel and port-a-bras forward. Plie and stretch. Relax out your lower back. And rolling up. And of course, here comes the fun bit. We're going to do that whole thing in the center without the bar. Do the best you can, as I've said several times already. Focus on really stabilizing your core. That's the best chance you're going to have of success. Keep your knees working even though you're bending and straightening, making sure those quad muscles are working really hard, and of course your turnout muscles. Here we go. So right foot in front to start. And parallel quarter breath forward. Plie, stretch. Plie, stretch. And rolling up. Other foot in front now. Keep breathing, keep pulling up through your center. Lift up and finish. Quarter breath forward. Plie and stretch. Plie and rolling up. Okay, I'm coming sideways on now so that you can see me. As if our développé muscles weren't tired enough, we've got a adage now. So facing sideways onto the bar, we've got développé to an attitude, and then you're gonna, from your hip joint, you're gonna lift the leg up for 1 and 2 and 3. Now nothing's happening, I'm not going here. It's just a small movement, really lifting deep from those adage muscles. So we have lift 2, 3, extend, hold it there as you rotate to second and lower. Same thing to the side, same thing to the back. So we have développé to the side, lift, 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 extend, rotate round and close to the back. Développé to an attitude. So is my inside leg now. Lift, 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 extend and close. Then extend, rotate back to second. Then you're going to bring that leg, the same leg that we've been working, back up to an attitude. Rise up, and if you're feeling strong enough still after all of this work, balancing. Okay? We are going to go straight away onto the other side. So after you've balanced or you've fallen over, just like I did, extend, close those feet, straight away, ready to go on the other side. So we have développé to the front. Lift, 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 extend, rotate, and lower to the side. Développé to attitude. Lift, 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 extend, rotate round, développé, inside leg, lift, 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 extend, rotate back to second, then close it behind, développé to an attitude, rise up, and then trying to take a balance here, finding your balance. So this is going to work your développé muscles, obviously very hard, your arabesque and attitude muscles, also really going to work your core muscles and your feet and ankle muscles. Try not to grip onto the bar for dear life. We are going to do it once with, once without. So if you want higher développés, you have to work this way. You've got to work these muscles that hard to build the strength to be able to get the leg higher and higher. But also working on développé doesn't just work your développé muscles, it actually works all of your kind of ballet specific muscles at once. So again, just do the best you can. If you want to do one exercise from this whole bar that you can repeat over and over, bookmark this exercise because this one exercise will give you so much ballet specific strength. So keep breathing, keep lifting up through the center obviously, and here we go. And lift, 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 hold, extend, and rotate, rotate, try and lift it up, and lower, développé second, attitude, and lift, 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 extend, rotate, try and keep it lifted, and close, développé to the back, to attitude, and lift, 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 hold, extend, and rotate round, turn out, and close to the back, développé, to attitude, rise up, hold your balance if you can, and other side. So développé, to attitude, and lift, lift, and hold, extend, rotate, try and lift it up, to the side, and lift, 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 hold, extend, and rotate, to the back, and lift, lift, extend, and rotate, turn out, développé to the back, to attitude, rise up, and finding your balance, and finish. Alright, here we go. Here's the fun bit. We are doing all of that in the center. Obviously, you will probably wobble all around. I probably will wobble all around. Just fight for it. Fight for that balance. Fight for that strength and control. And of course, doing this regularly, or this type of thing regularly, is going to give you so much benefit. You are going to notice so much improvement in your ballet once you're actually doing more dynamic, interesting bars. This work that we're doing now will translate into so much improvement in your technique. Keep breathing, keep pushing, keep pulling up. You can do it. I'm going to face sideways on so that when I'm rotating around the back, you can see me a little bit better, but obviously feel free to face whatever direction works for you. We're going to start with our right leg. Attitude, and lift, 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 hold, extend, and rotate, and lift, and lower, to the side, to attitude, and lift, 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 hold, extend, and rotate. rotate and lift it up and close. Develop to the back and altitude and lift, 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 extend and rotate, lift it up and lower and develop to attitude and trying to rise up if you can, or balancing if you can't, and closing other side. Here we go. Lift, 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 hold, extend, and rotate, and lift. And rising up if you can. And finish. Right, well done for making it this far. We are almost there. We just have some grand battement and then we're gonna do some rises. So, as you will see, grand battement was never really my forte. So again, hopefully many of you out there can do better than me. But here we go. So we're going to start in fifth, just taking your arm to second. We have one big grand battement. Now you're just going to tap it to the floor. So throwing it up, lowering like a feather, tap, lift it back up and throw. So this is power and force and speed and close. Same to the side. So we've got throw, control, throw, control to the back. Throw, control, and throw, control. Now instead of going to the side, we're going to do some more of those relevés. So plie and releve, plie, releve. Close to the back. Repeat to the back. So throw, control, throw, control, throw, control, and lift, control to the front, and lift, and plie and releve, plie, releve. Of course, we're going to do it then in the center. So here we go. And your relevés. And finish. We're going to do the version in the center without stopping. So once you've done your relevés, trying to get up if you can, close it to the back so that you're ready to go on the second side to the front.
Okay, we've just got 2 more things. Well done for making it this far. So we've just got something for our feet and ankles, and we've got, well, I say feet and ankles, it works your whole body, rises and releves, fast or slow, really do work your whole body. So first, we are just going to do 16 nice slow control rises on each foot. You can hold on to bar for this one. This is not about balance, this is about strength. So you are pulling up through your quads, you're pushing away, you're going as high as you can onto your demi point, you're controlling through your center, all in your turnout, all of these lovely things we do in ballet. So we are going to do 16 on your right, 16 on the left. Then have a little break, rest your calves, walk them out, stretch them, whatever you need to do, because then we're going to do some power for that strength ankles, some power for your feet and ankles and these muscles. So this second version is really going to help your allegro, particularly your piti allegro, but it really does transfer to grand allegro as well. So for this one, hands off the bar. You are going to be in first position. We are going to do plie, stretch, rise, lower, plie, stretch, rise, lower, 4 times, plie, stretch, rise, lower, plie, stretch, rise, lower. Then straight legs. We have 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. Then put your hands back on the bar for this one. We have plie, stretch, rise, lower. So these are faster. Plie, stretch, rise, lower 4 times. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Quick change. Same on the other foot. Okay, hope you followed all of that. Here we go. We are starting with her 16 slow control rises. Then you're going to pause the video, rest those calves for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to do our fast ones. Ready for 16 rises. We're halfway there. Keep going. If your foot cramps up, just have a little break and get back into it. Four more. Keep going. Almost there. Keep pushing. Last one. Make it your best one yet. Other side. Stay up on the ball of your foot. Avoid collapsing back into your heel. Halfway there. Almost there. Keep pushing. Make this one your best one yet. Hands off the bar to start with. And fast. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hands on the bar. And fast. 1, 9. Change feet. And fast. We have 1. And finished. Well done for making it to the end of that class. I know it was epic, and hopefully you are sweating and tired and really feeling like all of those ballet muscles have worked really hard and that you are going to be super strong. Bookmark this class, do it once or twice a week, and you are going to find so much improvement in your ballet and your dance strength and technique. If you enjoyed this class, please do like and share. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel. Subscribers help me continue to make great content for everybody. If you'd like